everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing my top 5 tips to stay organized for school. Before I start, I'd like you to keep in mind that these are just some tips that have worked for me personally, and you may have to experiment a little to find a way that works for you. Now, let's get started! My first tip is to pack your backpack for school the night before. I've found that packing my bag in advance saves me a lot of time in the morning, and it makes me a lot less likely to forget something important. I tend to pack everything I need except for my lunch and water bottle. My next tip is to have a specific system for organizing papers. I'm sure we've all been there. We just stuff all our papers into our backpack and they end up being crushed by all the other items. Since I get papers across multiple subjects, I use this accordion folder to organize my papers. I'd also recommend using some sort of label or color coding for each subject, since I feel that it makes it much easier to find paper when you need them. Your backpack will be a whole lot lighter, and you'll never have to deal with, well, murdered papers again. This next tip is definitely something I need to work on, and it's having a system of recording homework and due dates. I don't know about you guys, but before I started doing this, I would struggle to remember what I needed to do for each subject, and more often than not, I would do all my homework and remember too late that I had completely forgotten to do something. That's why I feel it's important to write down everything you need to do, so even when you forget it, you have something to reference. But you don't have to buy a fancy, expensive planner. A simple piece of paper works just as well. And don't worry about trying to write all the details immediately. Just scribble the main points down and review everything in depth later. Tip number 4 is to have a study area where you can be the most productive. It could be at the library, in a cafe, or your desk at home. The point is, your chosen area should not be distracting or messy, since that discourages productivity. Try to study in the same place every time, so your brain will learn to associate that place with focusing and productivity. My final tip is periodically cleaning out and organizing items you use, such as your backpack, locker, or pencil pouch. No matter how much we try to keep them clean, they're bound to get messy and disorganized at some point. You don't have to clean them out every day, but try to do it about once or twice a month, at minimum. When you're cleaning, reevaluate your supplies, then put away or toss anything you don't need, and clear out any dust or dirt. I know this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but this step is crucial to becoming more organized in school. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips gave you some motivation or inspiration to get organized for school. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more study-related videos. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay tuned for another video.